Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, is a Mexican holiday celebrated throughout Mexico and also around the world in other cultures. The holiday focuses on gatherings to pray for and remember friends and family who have died. It is believed that the spirit of the dead visit their families on October 31st and leave on November 2nd. I will begin by taking my foundation brush and a white base and apply it all over my face. Right now that it's Halloween, there are so many brands that you can choose from, and you can even go the more economic way and go and purchase one from the Halloween store. Now taking a fluffy brush and a black cream, I'll be applying this on the hollows of my cheeks and really making it really nice and dark so that we can create somewhat of a skull effect. Now I am taking a black liquid liner and following the shape of my eyebrow. You don't have to follow the shape of your eyebrow, there's tons of shapes that you can create, but I will do that only because my eyebrows are dark and they will show through if I make it any lower than my natural eyebrow. So I'm just going to be creating a line to kind of guide me through this, and I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other eye as well. Now take a black liner, and I'm using Urban Decay's 24/7 black eyeliner because they are very long wearing. Go ahead and apply a generous amount and then blend this out using a MAC 219. And make sure you get in between the hairs of your eyebrows because otherwise it'll look a great mess and you'll have some bald spots. So you want to go ahead and take your time, blend it out as you get closer to your eye. Now I'll be taking this limited edition emerald paint pot. You can use like a green eyeliner if you have one, or anything with a creamy base that's green will work as well. Just apply this all over the lid. Then taking an eyeshadow brush, I'll be placing a green eyeshadow all over my lid. Don't worry if you overlap the black a little bit because we're going to go back and blend anyways. Taking an angled brush and a black eyeshadow, go ahead and smoke this out and make sure that you create a gradient effect. Now I am taking a red paint. It's a Kryolan one that I got from a Halloween store. With a really small brush, I'll be making small ovals or like half circles all around my eye, just like you see on my other eye right now. So go ahead and have patience and take your time because you can create a mess very easily. Now I will be taking my black liquid liner and going over these half circles, and you'll have to probably do this 2 or 3 times only because the cream really gets in the way. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner and I'm placing it all around my eye, just on the black area, overlapping it slightly, just so that the red and the black pretty much have a separation, and it really adds a lot to it actually, so I really like this. It should look something like this. Now I will be applying some crystals all around my eye, and I am using eyelash glue. Now I will begin creating my web using my 24/7 eyeliner by Urban Decay, again because it is a lot more durable. Go ahead and take your time with this, it requires a lot of patience. Then take a small detailed brush and go ahead and blend them out. I'm adding a little bit of green eyeshadow to my web. Be very light-handed with this step. For my nose, I am using a black eyeliner and creating a shape. There are very many shapes that you can choose from, so you can choose whatever suits your face more. Go ahead and shade it in, and then go in with a brush and blend it out. Time for touch-ups. I'm using a gray eyeshadow to soften out the hollows of my cheeks. To give my lips a little bit of color, I'm adding a little bit of red cream on the sides of my lips, leaving the center alone and leaving that pale. Just blend it out slightly just to add a little bit of color. With a black lip liner, I'm coloring the inside of my lips. Now for the creative part, I'm creating a line, and then I'm going to just make a nice little dot on the end of it and making my stitches. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course. We want to go for the dead look, so not so pretty. Smudge them out a little bit. Make sure you apply a generous amount so we can go back and blend. Then using a brush, go ahead and blend your stitches slightly, just right at the root. You don't have to blend them out dramatically. Now for this part, you can be very creative and artistic. I'm just creating some swirls all around my face using a green eyeliner. For my forehead, I am using a black liquid liner and creating some swirls. I'm going to try to make them the same on each side, but it is a little bit difficult, so just take your time. If you mess up, it's very easy to clean up, so don't get too stressed about this process. This is actually the fun part of the project because you get to be very creative and artistic with this. See, I just messed up right there, and I'm going to show you how I just, clean it up. See that? Very easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and add one more right here, and we'll be adding some rhinestones, so I'm really happy about that. It's really going to add really nice touch to the look. For my chin, I will be adding a half flower, and I'll just be outlining it with a black liquid eyeliner and then shading it in with a red cream. Go ahead and just take your time. You can also draw a spider web. There's all sorts of designs that you can do. Definitely get very artistic with this, and don't leave your chin empty because it adds a lot to the look. And then I'll also be drawing on some swirls to this as well, just like that. Then I will also be adding some rhinestones onto my flower so it doesn't look so empty. Just like this. And I'm also going to be adding a little bit of red eyeshadow onto my cheeks just to give it a little bit of color because it was just too dark for my liking. So you can add pink blush, blue blush, whatever color your eyeshadow is. Just be creative and experiment, and I'm sure it'll come out amazing. I added a whole bunch of real crystals to my face so that when the light hits it, it really shines and sparkles and stands out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. I think it came out amazing. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button and make sure that you also click like. Thank you all so much for the support. And if you have the time, go by and check out my family vlogs at JennisseMakeup TV, and you can also find me on my Spanish channel at Jennisse En Espanol and at all social media at JennisseMakeup. I'll see y'all really soon.